안녕하세요. 제 이름은 서옥자입니다. 저는 워싱턴 바이블 컬리지의 상담학과에서 가르치고 있습니다. 대학교는 70년 된 역사를 갖고 있습니다. 이 워싱턴 지역에. 그래서 하나님의 사역자들을 키우기 위해서 복음주의적인 그런 신학, 또 말세, 또 이런 세상적으로 혼탁해지지 않은 온전한 복음의 사역을 위해서 애쓰고 있는 학교입니다.
I've been the president since July 20th, so it's been just about 8 weeks, I think, and it's wonderful to be back on campus on a regular basis. I moved here in the summer of 1981, 30 years ago, to join the faculty of Capital Bible Seminary, and it was not for any disappointment in the school that I resigned in 2009 to devote full attention to a church ministry in Bowie, Maryland, and then being called back. I'm still on the staff at the church there in Bowie, but now called back. It feels like it's home, and it's wonderful to see old friends over the years and new semester beginning. It's a wonderful experience.
You're not doing it anymore, so.
Not currently, and that's usually related to staffing issues, and Dr. So would have more of the current information on that. But,
yeah, I'd like to really want to see enacted. So.
I don't know why, because there's a big need all the time in Korean community to apply, to study.
Yes.
ESL program. So. Is it because of the location? Is it because a little bit far from the Korean community, Korea town? Why do you
We've often cooperated with that. There are a number of other programs in the area, so sometimes we have cooperated with those rather than competing with those programs. So we're not isolated and unique where we have to do it or no one provides that service. Some of it, I remember Dr. David Songbak Kim, who was on the college faculty, felt like it was just good for the Koreans to jump in and have to learn to function in English by being in the curriculum. And that's the hard way to the immersion approach to learning a language, which a lot of missionaries, when they go the other way, that's exactly what they sometimes do as well. So there's some different philosophies that have been debated on campus. But I think when we had a specialist on staff who was very gifted in ESL, that was our strong point. And I personally would like to see us get back to that again. But all things in their season.
Any comment on that?
Yeah, I strongly
recommend
think
you too.
we should have a ESL program on the campus. That is the way how we can have more international students who have language problem, and many of them, they love to come to study at our school. But their TOEFL score right now is 500. So even less than, right now what we are doing is, if your TOEFL score is between 450 and less than 500, we put them on the probation. So they can go and take some English courses. So if they pass, then you can become a regular student. Though I think the ESL program, it'll be a great need for our school to attract more international students. So I think that's the first project I can work with Dr. Hart.
The students who've struggled have spread themselves too thin and didn't allow themselves enough time for the studying, have tried to, with work and ministry and family and studies. And so those who succeed need to recognize that's foundational to the rest of their ministry, whether in full-time vocational service or as a layman, and to be able to cut back and to provide enough time for their studies, or to take it slowly enough where they can devote the time and attention and do it well, not just try to get the degree, but to get an education.
So our school really has been keeping the good tradition of evangelical standpoint. So I think our school needs to be a really great light and salt on this dark and end times. And I think that's our school mission, train the God's servant the right way, what we're supposed to.